I am working on problem number 14. It's asking me to find an angle. Okay, so if I'm supposed to find this angle, and I'm only given two sides, I think the only way, now if I knew this angle, I'd be able to find it pretty easily just by subtracting. But since I am not given this angle, I'm going to have to use one of my trig functions. So I'm remembering SOHCAHTOA, right? SOHCAHTOA. All right, so from this angle right here, I'm looking at this triangle. On the opposite side of the triangle is the 19. So this is my opposite. This side is the hypotenuse, and I don't have anything for it, so I'm going to ignore it. This 22 is right next to this, so it's the adjacent. Of my three trig functions, the one that uses the opposite and the adjacent would be this t. Tangent is the opposite over the adjacent. So that's how I know I'm going to use tangent. Tangent of the angle equals the opposite over the adjacent. Now, since I'm going to try to find the angle, I'm going to use my inverse tangent. And so a way to write this would be my angle is going to equal the inverse tangent. And that's what an inverse tangent looks like of that number right there. I could have divided it and got a decimal, but I'm going to leave it like that because it's easier for me to just put the calculator and let the calculator do all the work, right? So let's see here. So to do an inverse tangent, I do second and then tangent. That gives me that tan -1. 19 divided by 22. Close that up, hit enter, and 4.89. So now, since the 9 is here, that makes the 8 round up to a 9, so we end up with 4.9. There's no units given except the fact that it's an angle, so I'm going to need to put my degree symbol right here, right? So that's what the answer to problem number 14 is on our semester 2 Imposter.